مرحبا أهلا وسهلا بكم. Welcome again to our Gateway to Arabic series with me, Dr. Imran Hamza Alawiye. Today's lesson is going to be going to the Syrian restaurant. We've already booked a table for 4 during our last lesson. Here we are, 4 of us on our way, 2 women and 2 men. And we have just arrived at the restaurant. So what is the restaurant in Arabic anyway? Let's remind ourselves. Restaurant is mat'am. Mat'am. So we were greeted by the waiter. And what's the waiter in Arabic again? Is waiter Nadil. Nadil said, Assalamu alaikum. And we said, Wa alaikum assalam. Oh, marhaban, hello, ahlan wa sahlan bikum. And he or she said, how may I help you? How may I serve you? In Arabic, أي خدمة? أي خدمة? And I stepped forward on behalf of the group and I said, we have booked a table for 8 o'clock. In Arabic I said, حجزنا طاولة ل4 أشخاص للساعة 8. حجزنا طاولة ل4 أشخاص للساعة 8. We have booked a table for 8 o'clock. So حجزنا is a verb to book, and a group of men or mixed gender as we are today, women will say the same thing. حجزنا, we booked or we reserved. حجزنا. Now if I want to say I'll just say حجزت. I reserved or I booked. Again, that is not gender based. A woman, a man will say the same thing. So حجزنا طاولة ل4 أشخاص لساعة 8 for 8 o'clock. And the Nadil, the waiter, said, what's your good name? In Arabic, ما اسمكم الكريم? ما اسمكم الكريم? What's your good name? And I said, اسمي عمران حمزة Alawiye. My name is Imran Hamza Alawiye. And a very kind Nadil waiter said, تشرفنا. تشرفنا. We are honored. تشرفنا. تشرفنا. تفضلوا معي. Please come with me. تفضلوا. تفضلوا معي. Please come with me. Now, تفضلوا is a oo ending indicating that we are speaking to group of men or group of mixed gender. تفضلوا. If we are speaking to women only, 3 or more, we say تفضلنا. تفضلنا. تفضلنا معي. Please come with me. So we follow the Nadil, waiter, and then she then turned around and said, ها هي طاولتكم. ها هي طاولتكم. Here we are. This is your table. طاولة is a table. Kum ending meaning you're speaking to group of men or mixed gender. If you are speaking only to a group of women, you say ها هي طاولتكن. Instead of kum ending, you say kunna. ها هي طاولتكن. This is your table. And then say شرفوا. شرفوا, he said. شرفوا, please be our guests. شرفوا. Now if you are speaking to a group of women only, you say شرفنا. So شرفوا, speaking to men or mixed gender. شرفنا, speaking to women only. Again the Nadil continued to say, وها هي قائمة الأطعمة. قائمة الأطعمة means menu. وها هي, and here we are, this is your menu. وها هي قائمة الأطعمة. قائمة on its own means list. الأطعمة, that's mean foods. So ها هي قائمة الأطعمة. So we were given the menu to browse, to have a look at it. So and the waiter Nadil then said, نادوني نادوني عندما تكونون جاهزين للطلب. نادوني means please call me. عندما, when, تكونون, you are, جاهزين, ready, للطلب, to place order. نادوني عندما تكونون جاهزين للطلب. Please do call me when you're ready to place your order. If we are speaking to women only, instead of naduni, she will have said nadinani, nadinani, not naduni, nadinani, عندما تكن instead of تكونون. نادينني عندما تكن جاهزات instead of جاهزين. So نادوني عندما تكونون جاهزين للطلب. Speaking to a group of men or mixed gender. Speaking to women only, you say نادينني عندما تكن جاهزات للطلب. شكرا, we said, thank you. And we then say, okay, we are going to look at the appetizers first. Now, today's lesson, actually, I think we should restrict it only to the appetizers, which is starters. So what's the starters in Arabic? Appetizers, what is starters in Arabic? It is muqabbilat. Muqabbilat, that is starters. Muqabbilat. And when I look at that word muqabbilat, I can see the base of that particular word is as a qaf, ba and lam. And I thought, God, qabbala in Arabic means kiss. Qabbala. Oh my goodness me, I can see what's happening there. Qabbala, kiss. It's like you want to, before you get into the main course, the real things, you need a bit of appetizers, something to, you know, to, more or less like the mood music. Taste it first. So I said, my goodness me, you see the connection here. So the base of the starter, which is qabbala, I can see what's happening there. We all know that really is very important, the appetizers. Yet I want you to concentrate on Arabic, okay? So don't go in there. The muqabbilat is appetizers. Okay, so let's concentrate on the appetizers for this lesson, and we look at some of the selection, famous and very delicious appetizers within the Middle Eastern dishes. Okay, the first one came to my mind is hummus. Hummus, which we know as hummus, is very interesting Middle Eastern savory dish, which is made from cooked mashed chickpeas blended with tahini, lemon juice, and plenty of garlic. Amazing things. Yeah, that's a hummus. Hummus. That's one thing that look out for, hummus, or hummus as the people call it. Another one we can look at is baba ghanoush. Baba ghanoush, again, that is very interesting one. It's actually based or made of eggplants, onions, garlic, tomato, lemon juice, olive oil, parsley, but there's no tahini. More or less, that's what differentiates baba ghanoush from hummus. No tahini. Just You have eggplant, you have onions, you have garlic, you have tomato, you have lemon juice, you have parsley, olive oil, was no tahini in baba ganoush. Okay, that's another one. Which one? Let's look at the Levantine salad. I think it's called fattoush. Fattoush is actually made from toasted or fried pieces of Arab bread and mixed with greens and other vegetables such as radishes and tomatoes as well. So it's fantastic salad. It's called fattoush. What else can we look at? Let's look at the kibbe. It can be called kubba or kibbe. Kibbe is a family of dishes which is actually made from, I think it's spiced minced meat, like a lamb, and with onions and grain. Onion, I think it says there is onion in it. So it is fantastic as well, that kibbe. What else are we look at? One of my favorite ones used to be falafel. Falafel is a mixture of chickpeas. You have fresh herbs and spices, and they're made of a kind of like a small balls. It's really delicious. Called falafel. Falafel. One more. Let's look at another one. Which one is that? Tabbouleh. Oh, that's fantastic salad. Tabbouleh. Tabbouleh is mainly, it's largely finely chopped parsley, mint. You have, I think you have onions. You may have olive oils in it, I think, as well. So it is fantastic. It's called tabbouleh. So tabbouleh is something I recommend highly. Tabbouleh. Nadil is back. Nadil is asking question. And he said, are you ready to order? Are you ready? So how do we say that in Arabic? So the Nadil said, هل أنتم جاهزون للطلب? هل أنتم جاهزون للطلب? Are you ready? Now أنتم here, that's a group of men or mixed gender. هل أنتم. If you are talking to women only, you don't say أنتم, you say أنتن. هل أنتن جاهزات للطلب. So are you ready to make your order? And said نعم, yes, نحن جاهزون للطلب. We are ready. We are ready. We can't wait. We are ready to make our order. So that's a نحن, we are. جاهزون, here group of men or mixed gender. We say نحن جاهزون للطلب. We are ready to make our order. If we are women saying the same thing, they will say نحن as well. We are جاهزات instead of جاهزون. So جاهزات للطلب. We are ready to make our order. So, and let me speak on behalf of the rest of them. Yes, of course I will. دعنا, let's. دعنا, let's. نأخذ, have. دعنا نأخذ بعض أنواع من المقبلات. Let's take, or let's have some selection of appetizers. دعنا نأخذ بعض أنواع من المقبلات between us. فيما بيننا. So دعنا نأخذ بعض أنواع من المقبلات فيما بيننا. Okay. And now let's be more specific. We can say, can we have some kubbe, some falafel, some, in Arabic say, okay, أعطنا قليلا. Give us some, a little bit of من الكبة, from كبة والتبولة والحمص متبل عيش بلدي. So all the items that we've already highlighted, you make your order. أعطنا. So if you want to say, may I have, you can say, يمكن هل ممكن أن أطلب. May I have, is it possible to order, and then you name the item. So هل يمكن, or you can just say أريد, what I would like, and then put من فضلك, please. Yeah, Amana, yeah? Yes, okay. So, or you can order, like, if we can say, do you have a soup? هل لديكم حساء? حساء is soup. Then you can be more specific. You can say, you can ask for حساء دجاج, so chicken soup, or lentils soup, حساء العدس, or can you ask for vegetable soup? That's the حساء الخضار as well. Here we are. So we have number of order now put forward, and there were very nice. Nadil, the waiter, then said, your order will be with you shortly. And in Arabic said, طلباتكم, طلباتكم, that's mean your order. طلباتكم ستكون معكم, it's going to be with you. Or طلباتكم ستكون جاهزة, it will be ready. خلال فترة وجيزة, a short while. So طلباتكم تكون جاهزة خلال فترة وجيزة. And we say شكرا. So, and then the nadil, a waiter, return and say, ها هي طلباتكم. Here we are. ها هي طلباتكم من المقبلات. Here we are. This is your order for the appetizers ready. ها هي طلباتكم من المقبلات. And I said, whoa, mashallah, what a mouth-watering appetizers. What a mouth-watering appetizers. How do we say that in Arabic? We say, يا لها من مقبلات تسيل اللعاب. يا لها من مقبلات تسيل اللعاب. What a mouth-watering appetizers. يا لها من مقبلات تسيل اللعاب. And the way to say, enjoy it with good health. بصحة والعافية. بصحة والعافية. Here we are. Go out there, go to Lebanese, Jordanian, Iraqi, Sudanese, any Arab restaurants. Off you go. And ask for these items by names. Hummus, بغنوج, فتوش, تبولة, كبة, متبل, عيش بلدي, and so on. MashaAllah. See you next time when we are going to order our main course and some side dishes as well. You're doing well. See you later inshallah. مع السلامة. إلى اللقاء في أمان الله.